Welcome to the Full Court Entertainment Podcast, and this is a reaction to the Indiana Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder Game 6. Honestly, this game's over with. The game is still going on, but we're doing a reaction anyway. The Indiana Pacers force a Game 7 against the Oklahoma City Thunder. We don't know what the final score is, but the game is over. But the Pacers have won this game to force a Game 7. What is your reaction to Game 6 of the NBA Finals?
This shit is terrible, dog, bro. It look like they wasn't even like they didn't want to be out there, bro. This is game six, a closeout game for you guys to win. Had these boys crying on their home floor. But hey, bro, it looked like they didn't even want to be out there, bro. Shea had 8 turnovers. They was playing one-on-one basketball the entire time. Like they wasn't even playing OKC basketball, bro. And then they missing every three they put up. They wasn't even driving to the hole like they was the last two games, bro. It looked ugly out there. It looked like they was just out there, you know what I mean, so they can win at home, bro. That's honestly what it looked like. They did not look like OKC basketball at all. I'm disappointed in them boys. They supposed to end this in six.
I'm not. What did I tell you?
Them boys
Like 6
terrible.
hours ago? What did I tell you? It's hard for a team to close out a playoff series on the road. I told you that. And I'm not, bro. Am I shocked they blowing them out? Yes. But am I shocked they won? No! I told you this. Look, bro. Chet played terrible. Let's just get it right there. Let's just start with the OKC side. Chet played terrible. Chet played bad. J Dub ain't scored since the first half. He ended with 16 points. Shea tried to get it going, but it wasn't working. Like you said, 8 turnovers. Uh, the Thunder, they had 5 turnovers in the first half. I mean, like, no one on the bench was getting it done. You usually talk about Aaron Wiggins. He didn't do anything. He went. Caruso did nothing. Caruso has 0 points. He, he was a minus 33. Caruso was a minus 33 on the court. Jada was a minus 40. Jada was a minus 40. But in all honesty, I thought the Pacers just started out hot. And the thing is, the game was like 1-2, but it felt like the Pacers had good shots. They just didn't hit. And then you saw Tyrese Halliburton getting it going. You saw Andrew Nimhart starting out hot early. You talked about him earlier, talking about some he ain't been doing this and this. Proved you wrong,
He
brother.
heard me.
Because
He
he
heard me.
started out early. They was getting to the free throw line. 7 for 10 in that first quarter. 5 for 14 for 3. They took a lot of threes today. Obi Toppin, 8 points early on. TJ McConnell, we talk about him all the time. TJ McConnell, dog. He a dog. But Pascal Siakam had one of the nasty dunks in finals history. Bruh, they just minimize the turnovers, just like I said earlier. Hit your threes, don't turn the ball over. The Pacers they only have 9 turnovers. The Thunder had 20. This is the recipe all playoffs. Whoever turns the ball over the most loses. Whoever doesn't hit threes loses. The Thunder went 6 for 27 from 3. That's 22%. And the Thunder, 14 for 40. That's 35%. It ain't the greatest, but it's better than 22. I feel like the Pacers just wanted this more, and they knew their season was on the line. My guy Tyrese Halliburton stepped it up. I said he was gonna have a bounce back game. He wasn't gonna go He wasn't gonna score no field goals no more. But give the Pacers some credit, man. Don't be a hater. Don't
Bro,
be a
bro,
hater.
okay, bro. They was letting these Negroes shoot three after three after three. They was barely closing out. They was half-ass closing out. Bro, how the Timberwolves played against OKC when it was an elimination game, bro. That's exactly what it looked like, bro. It looked like they was just like, you know what, we gonna be out here. We just gonna hoop. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna get game seven at home.
So this was the
It
throwaway
didn't make
game.
sense. It shouldn't have been, but yeah,
This was the throwaway game. Somebody
yeah.
told I said the same thing when the Pacers threw away game 2. And some people in the comments said there's no throwaway games in the finals. I'm looking at one right now. It's the throwaway game. They literally came out here and got smacked in the mouth. 28
Yeah,
to
bro.
25 in the first. Bro, they let them
I'm
score
telling you,
36 points in the second quarter. And it was
bro.
just over after that.
They were not playing OKC basketball, bro. They were not. Bro, Chet missed an easy lob. Once he missed that lob, bro, I
Oh, yeah.
said, oh, no. Yeah, I said, it's a wrap, bro. They're not even focused. I'm like, what are we doing out here, bro? Y'all have a chance. I understand that it's hard to win on the road in the finals. I understand that. But the way OKC has been playing, the way they defense is, the way, how good Shea and J-Dub has been playing the last two games, that shouldn't have mattered. And then you already shown that you can win in Indiana. I think they
I don't know what happened. But in all honesty, though, the Pacers they gave up. They scored 46. Oh, here you go. He's back.
it better not be doing that shit again.
I don't think so. And plus, we won't be on here long anyway.
But
But go ahead, finish.
I real life think they was just like, you know what? Let's just go out here, try our best and we gonna go win it at home, bro. Cause ain't no way y'all came out here and played like that, bro. They wasn't playing hard. They was just lackadaisical out there. They didn't look focused at all.
The Thunder gave up. The Pacers had 46 bench points. 46. And the Thunder on their bench, I don't really count these garbage minutes, so I'm gonna just go with like the guys that play. Casey Wallace had 2, Aaron Wiggins had 5, Isaiah Joe, garbage minutes 7. They really didn't score off the bench, and the bench has been one of their strong suits. Lou Dort, I don't know what's happened to him. I feel like if he can't hit a 3, he don't do anything. He's great on defense, but when he can't hit a 3, he's useless. And the thing is, I thought Shea he turned the ball over, like you say, he had 8 turnovers, but I thought like he kind of started out slow
Hmm.
early on. He wasn't really getting to a spot because I wrote it down. He did start out slow. Like he had 7 points in the first quarter, but it was 3 for 7, so he was working for it. And then he kind of got it going in like that second quarter to third quarter. But by the time that happened, it was already over with.
It was a wrap. Yeah, the game was already over with.
And I know you talked about it like earlier when we did the pod, like Chet just needs to step it up. And you talking about is he really a third option? Like he played trash. He played trash today. He
He
didn't
didn't play
do
like no
anything.
third option. He didn't play like no third option.
So what's your take on Tyrese Halliburton this game? Had the calf
Oh
injury.
yeah, yeah. He it was a bounce back game. Like I said earlier, if they wanted to win, he had to have a good game. How many points did he end with?
He had 14 points,
14.
5 for
Yeah, yeah,
12.
that ain't bad. If he that's not bad. Yeah, I thought he played great. I thought he hit some big threes for them in the first and second quarter to stretch that lead. When I seen him out there moving, he wasn't moving like his calf really hurt it, but that could have been adrenaline or whatever like that. But he played decent. He played decent. I think Siakam and then Nimhart was the reason
Yeah.
why they took off like that though.
And Obi Toppin. Obi Toppin hit
Yeah,
like two
Obi.
big
Yeah,
threes in that first quarter. And like I said, he had 8 points in the first quarter, but TJ McConnell had 12 points, 9 rebounds. Bro, they showed the sequence when he out rebounded Isaiah Hardenstein. Like, that's just hustle. That's hustling hard. Then he
hmm
came down the court, stole the ball from Isaiah. I'm like, bro, like he wants it. He wants it. And once he gets to that mid-range pull-up shot, I feel like it's going in all the time. And what did he do again? The spin move. Did the spin move, laid it up. When he's able to get to the hole, he's unstoppable low key. Somebody on Twitter, somebody on Instagram said TJ McConnell's Finals MVP is one of the greatest players ever. He looks amazing when he plays, bro. And what did I say earlier? Whose white boy is better? TJ McConnell was better than Alex Caruso. It's simple, but I feel like the bench played a part, but I felt like Andrew Nimhart, because I said it earlier, and Richard Jefferson said I said the he said on the broadcast, he said that him dealing with Shea, basically his offense isn't there, but he had to step it up today because Tyrese Halliburton isn't at the greatest, and he had 17 points, 5 for 7. I thought Andrew Nimhart was great. He had 3 steals, bro. They had 16 steals as a team.
That's unacceptable, bro. For OKC, that is unacceptable.
They actually Well, they got out rebounded because they was actually beating them on the boards. Beat them on the assists 23-13. Beat them on the boards 46-41. Only had 10 turnovers to their 21. They just played
They
better
beat
than
them.
them.
They just beat them down. Yeah, they just beat them down, bro. They beat
But
them in every category. They beat them in literally everything.
but with my guy Tyrese Halliburton, I thought he played good. Yes, he had the calf injury, and then you had that super dookie stinker in Game 5. He came back and bounced back. And the good thing about today was he didn't really need to play in the fourth quarter, so that's extra rest for him. But I thought he bounced back. Had the no look pass for Siakam for a nasty dunk. Did decent enough job
Hey,
on the defensive end. What?
that shit was nasty. I ain't gonna lie. Cause he turned the ball over, came back down, got the steal, did the no look, and then Pascal Siakam poked Jalen Williams. I was like, that was nasty. I ain't gonna lie.
He was 3 for 7 for the three, but I saw him. He was able. I think once I saw like, okay, he's decent up. He took Shea to the hole and did the little floater, and I was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
he's looking pretty good on the calf. I think he's just fighting through the pain, and this is what you have to do. I say you gotta play, no matter what people say, no matter if you are hurt. This is the NBA Finals. This is do or die. Because maybe if he doesn't play, it's probably a different story. Yes, he hasn't been the greatest in the finals. But him just being out there just changes everything for the Pacers. And that's why, and he's one of the reasons why they got the W today. Pascal Siakam, 16 points, 13 rebounds.
What's
And Aaron Nesmith hit some clutch threes too.
I'm shocked though that they were not hunting him. Like
Ooh.
I thought they were gonna Tyrese.
Aaron.
I thought I thought they should have hunted him from the get go, from the start of the game, and they did not. They wasn't putting him in any pick and rolls. They wasn't trying to attack him. They wasn't trying to get switches on him or nothing, bro. I'm like, what are y'all doing out there? He's obviously hurt, and if you cut the head off the snake, you cut the head off the rest of the team. And they was not hunting him at all.
Final score 108-91. A belt to ass. A belt to ass, man. Look, man, look. This just proves one thing, bro. Hallie is great. Because he's taking one of the greatest teams of all time to Game 7. Look, hey, hear me out, brother. Hear me out. Look, Joker, one of the greatest players ever, he took this same Thunder team to Game 7. Now they lost, but we don't know is anything at this point. He took the same Thunder team to 7. Hey, man, look. Hallie and Pascal Siakam taking this team to Game 7. They beat this team 3 times. Because I saw the Grizzlies get swept. I saw the Timberwolves put up not one fight outside of a blowout. And the Pacers have taken this team to the Game 7. And I want people to give the Pacers respect. They said this team was getting beat in 5. You even wanted to say they was going to lose in 5. But you was like, you know what? I'll be nice. I give them 6. But I told people the Pacers are no slouches. This team is legit good, and now they really have a chance of beating one of the greatest teams, one of the greatest defenses of all time on the road in Game 7 and win their first NBA championship. Now, I'm not going to say this run isn't like the Dallas Mavericks run in 2011, but if the Pacers do complete this, they would have beaten the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis, great, but that team is whatever. A 64 Cleveland Cavaliers team, a 50-plus win New York Knicks team, and then the 68 OKC team. Now, that would be up there with one of the greatest playoff runs ever. But we still got to wait to see on Sunday. Sunday night, we finally get a Game 7. This playoffs has been underrated by the casuals, and they need to give some respect to both these teams. This has been a great finals. Peak basketball, honestly, outside of 2 blowouts.
Yeah, I think it's been a good finals. It's been better than what people expected. Adam Silver, he had to extend the script. He had to write more pages to the script so the Pacers can make it to Game 7. They can look like a good finals. That's all it was.
Mm-hmm. Did you see that video of Pascal Siakam in the huddle?
Yeah, he was possessed.
He made the sacrifice.
Did some voodoo before. Yeah, he did some voodoo.
He made the sacrifice. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. Hey,
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Hey, man, we don't know when you making it back to the finals, brother. You gotta do what you gotta do. You gotta do what you gotta do. But I know we're gonna do our pick'ems, but going into Game 7 on Sunday night, what do you expect for the Pacers side and the OKC side? What do you expect to happen in Game 7? But
Well,
don't give your winner
from
yet, but just expect what happens.
OKC side, I expect them to actually fight. Like I said, this game they didn't show any fight. They was playing lackluster. Wasn't really closing out on threes. So I expect them to play harder. I expect Chet to get his act together. Um, I expect Shea to not have 8 turnovers. I expect J Dub to be J Dub. I expect them to attack the rim and put pressure on them, and I expect them to hunt Tyrese Halliburton. As far as I mean not for OKC. As far as the Pacers side, um, I think they gonna try to repeat the same thing. Try to come out, hit them early, punch them in the mouth early. Do the same thing that they did in Game 6. Push the pace, try to turn them over. Double Shea on every catch. They was doubling Shea and J Dub on every catch. Um, so yeah, I expect them to have the same game script they had in Game 6.
Real quick, I knew it was over when Chet got his shot blocked again by Miles Turner.
My turn,
That's when
yup.
that's when I knew it was over. I knew it was over, right? He did. That's the same thing that happened in Game 3 when they lost. That's exactly what I knew. And one thing, if the Pacers don't sell, they win this series. I swear to God, they do. They win. But that's neither here or there. But on the Thunder side, I expect them to just take care of the ball. And I honestly expect masterclasses from their two best players. J Dub, he didn't have a stinker, but he just didn't have the masterclass game that he had in Game 5. Shea, I thought Shea played decent. It was just the game was just a blowout. It's like what you can't do anything. Mark Dagnall waved the white flag at the beginning of the fourth quarter. He took them out the game. It's like there's nothing you can do. He tried to turn up late, but they couldn't stop the scoring from the Pacers. But I just expect them to not turn the ball over. I expect their bench. This is when I feel like the bench comes into play for the Thunder. Aaron Wiggins hits his open threes. He really didn't hit that today. He only hit one. Casey Wallace has a better game. Caruso, I think Caruso actually has a really good game because the last couple of games he hasn't done anything. So I think he plays better, but I just think the star players, the big three that this OKC and Chet, Shea, and J Dub have, uh, Chet, J Dub, and Shea, I think they both, all three of them, come out to play in Game 7, to potentially win a championship. They have to limit their turnovers, hit their open threes. I think this series comes down to who can make their threes. Like I feel like who could just shoot better, who can stop people in transition, who can play, whose defense is great. Because I feel like Indiana's defense this game, terrific, great. That's how I felt this game. So if they could do that, the Thunder have a chance of winning. But the Pacers side, the Pacers, look, man, I say it all the time. I'm gonna say it again. Don't turn the ball over like you guys did. Only had 10 to their 20, 21. Hit your three-pointers. They hit 15 threes. Started out early, like you said. Punch them in the mouth. Punch them in the mouth early, bro. You guys have to start out quick. And I felt like they kind of did, but it was only 1-2 at one point. Nobody was really scoring. They was missing shots, but they was getting good shots. They just wasn't hitting. So you got to hit those open shots on the road in OKC. Like that's a different type of environment now. And this is a closeout game. This is for all the marbles now. So rebound the ball. Don't turn the ball over. Hit your threes. I expect good games from basically everybody. The bench is going to come to play. I expect Toppin, TJ McConnell to have good games. But I expect the stars and Tyrese to not have another stinker. Pascal to come out and play. And Aaron Neesmith and Nimhard. I think Nimhard has to have a good offensive game for them to have a chance of winning. So that's just what I expect from the Pacers in Game 7. But let's end this off. Game 7 of the NBA Finals for all the marbles, the season online, win or go home. Who do you have winning Game 7 of the NBA Finals and why?
Come on, now, OKC, baby. You know, I believe in Shea, J Dub, and Chad. I believe in OKC. I think OKC has been the best team all year. I think they've had the best player all year. I just think that OKC is gonna close it out.
Look, man, I've been riding my Hallie. Been riding with Hallie, man, for the last like 4 years. And I ain't getting off this train, man. The Pacers going to OKC, win the championship, take home Game 7. Look, if Tyrese Halliburton, yes, he has the calf injury. I get it. But I think in the game 7 in the OKC environment, you got to give me more than 14. He's going to play at least close to probably 30 minutes next game. You're going to have 2 days off. You rested in the fourth quarter, so the Cavs should be a little bit better. But I expect a masterclass from Pascal Siakam, Aaron Nesmith, Andrew Nembhard to hit their wide open threes. Tyrese Halliburton hit his threes. Just be able to get in transition when you're on the fast break. We saw it earlier with the dunk. Stole the ball. Good defense. Just play your game, bro. You don't have to go out here and drop 30. But you do just have to play your game and just have a good game. The bench, TJ McCall, Obi Toppin, we're counting on you guys to step it up. We need you guys if you guys are going to win this game. And I believe that the Pacers are going to win game 7 and hoist their first championship in NBA history.
Ain't you the same person that said it's hard to win on the road in the NBA Finals?
Aren't you the same person that thought the Lakers was going to beat the Thunder?
When?
In the playoffs?
When I say that?
Okay.
Bro, they didn't even face the Thunder.
I know that. But aren't you the same guy that was telling me how you really didn't believe in the Thunder, how you thought if the Lakers faced the Thunder in the playoffs, they could beat them? How you thought the Clippers
and Bron.
How you thought the Clippers were going to beat them?
OKC? Yeah, they had a good chance against OKC.
Okay, brother. And yes, I did say that it's hard to win on the road. But this Pacers team is different. And I'm telling you, man, we will definitely see Sunday. We will be back for another reaction, our last reaction of the NBA season on Sunday night. Who will host the Larry O'Brien Trophy? Will it be the OKC Thunder or will it be the Indiana Pacers? We will see you guys this Sunday, last game of the season. NBA Finals, we got peak basketball, man. Let's get it. We'll see y'all next time, man. See y'all later.